I want to get pulled out for the copyright shit. Yeah, we're live.
Good evening, everyone. How are we doing this evening? Grumpies, make some fucking noise if you're here with me. I am so excited. We didn't get to do this in November because, life fucking happens and COVID's a bitch. So that's pretty much, so we decided we were going to bring back a fucking stellar show here in December. We are closing out this fucking year finally. The only thing that stands in between us is a Christian holiday, and I like pagan shit. Anybody else like that? Anybody like running around with knives in their house and making sacrifices and shit? I'm all about that. If you don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, I am a Krampus survivor. It is one of the most fantastic things I've ever heard in my life is that we had to have the opposite of Santa Claus. Isn't that like the whitest shit you have ever heard in your life? The whole thing about Krampus came from Norway. Literally, that is literally the whitest place that exists in the world, isn't it? Like, have you guys ever heard of another whiter place other than, like, Norway or Sweden? I'm being sincere. Like, you go outside, white people, white snow, white on the trees, white Honda. Yeah, they still got them in Norway. That's it. All right, fantastic. I'll take that. All right. Vodka cranberry lime. We got 2 for 5 shots here at Grumpy's tonight. How do we feel about that, guys? And due to my insecurities as a human being, believe it or not, every time I say this, it's incorrect. So we're going to get it right tonight. Last time I said this incorrectly. We are sponsored tonight by the lovely Grumpies, first off. Allowing us to bring these fucking shenanigans every goddamn week. And if you don't know what happens, just wait till 10. God damn it. All right. And we also have our monthly sponsor who helps us with our competitions. I'm reading the sign now. I got a fucking email today. Which comic receives emails in here other than Carmen? All right. I got an email that I'm supposed to say this a certain way. We are sponsored by the Law Office of Aaron Morse. Yeah! Yeah, last time it was last Tuesday, I said it wrong in front of her. Do you know what that's like to have a sponsor tell you you're doing it wrong? That's like a woman who's also assisting you on how to have sex with her. You already failed is basically what the fuck I'm saying. Fantastic. Guys, we have a great show coming up tonight, and I appreciate every one of you who are sitting in this room, also watching us live from Facebook, I'm guessing. All right, let's give it up for Facebook, guys. Fuck Zuck, that's it. No, fuck that. Guys, I'm gonna tell you guys. Eddie, what is your Facebook ad? You're scrolling through Facebook and you see one. What is it? You have no idea. All right, what about you? What's your Facebook ad? You're scrolling through and it's very, like the government has been listening, Amazon has been listening, and now there is this right in front of you. What is it? So Wish.com basically with a discount. Sean, you don't fuck with the Facebooks, right? Fuck Facebook. I hate having it. It is a cancer. Carmen, what is your Facebook ad? You're scrolling through and you see it a couple of times. What's yours?
Chiropractic treatment.
Chiropractic treatment. You guys realize that I have just offered you a variance that is so unbelievable. One said vibrators from Wish.com. What is yours, Pat?
Orlando Grogu.
Orlando Groping?
Orlando Grogu.
Orlando Grogu is your ad. Okay, well, you're lame as fuck. Mine, guys, you want to know what my Facebook ad is? It's to sign the lawsuit as being touched as a tiny Boy Scout. 6 times over. Do you guys know how much effort it takes to block ads? It doesn't take very much, but when you do it 42 times a day, you gotta go, I gotta figure this shit out. Like, I know I was drunk through most of my fucking 20s, but I didn't think I was touched by a weeblo as a weeblo. I don't think that. All right, cool. I hate that joke. That's why we're working on it. That's why I did it live on Facebook, so I can get mockery from the fucking interwebs. That someone on 4chan right now is going, I'm watching a Zoom comedy show. Jay Clark just walked in the building, everybody. Super, super, super. All right. I want to thank every one of you guys for coming up here. That was the only time I'm going to do until our open mic. And if you're sitting at home right now and you got nothing else to do, put a mask on. Come on down to 1018 North Mills. It's Grumpy's on Mills. We're right next to Uncle Lou's. We're a block away from Will's Pub. And if you guys have nothing else to do this evening but watch that shitty fucking football game, we're going to have it on here just so you guys can enjoy it. And nobody gives a fuck, and fuck the Steelers. We're losing yesterday. Woo! Anybody else happy that the Steelers didn't have a perfect season? Fuck yeah or fuck me? One of the two. Okay, all right. We're fucking either way. Got it. We are down to fuck is really what we are figuring out here at Grumpy's. Yeah! All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and bring up your first comic. This is a comedy competition. These guys are providing you guys with some dope-ass comedy. And if you like it, laugh. If you don't, let them know it by not saying a goddamn thing when they make a bad joke, right? That's how you make a comedian's soul. You've already done it to me twice. Like, I'm crippled now as a fucking human being for being a terrible comic, and I love you guys for it. All right, we're going to give each of these guys a chance in the gladiator pit on this stage. We're going to give you the opportunity to walk away with $50 fucking tonight. Give me a round of applause if you are about that shit. We are not going to treat this like a weekend at Bernie's. We will make sure that the vote counts. And everyone is a secret judge. Guess what? We got secret judges tonight. Ain't that a fucking problem? Yeah, you don't know who you're going to con. You could just pay me a bunch of money and then I could give you $50. I mean, we could do that. I'm a shiesty character. Anyways, your first comic coming to stage. Hold on, let me turn off this dope-ass music we still got going on during my entire set. I didn't realize just till now. All right, your first comic coming to the stage. Let me check, because I'm good. Oh, shit, I fucked up the list. All right, in typical Grumpy fashion, I have to fuck something up really early. You know what I mean? Like, it just has to be that way. But I'm going to make amends. Sean's up first, everybody! Yeah. We are practicing social distancing here at Grumpy's and all that good stuff. So if you're an old person at home worried about us not being socially acceptable, get the fuck down here. We're doing this. Sean, everybody! Woo!
Nothing like a good sanitizer wipe to get the shit popping.
Yeah!
Good to be here. Saw a thing I hate the most tonight. Saw a dog shit on the sidewalk, and the owner just kept walking like nothing happened. So I was like, hey, asshole, why don't you clean up after your dog? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. It's a seeing eye dog. And I was like, yeah, I don't care what breed it is. Clean it up. Take your fucking sunglasses off. It's nighttime, you douchebag. But anyway, he's blind for the rest of you. It's a great joke. Been watching YouTube videos all day. I didn't do shit. I was watching those videos that are supposed to make you like emotional, you know, like a soldier comes home and surprises his dog, you know, or like a little baby gets a hearing aid. You know, none of them got me except for this one video. And not gonna lie, I still get emotional thinking about it. All right, it was a video of a kid with Down syndrome opening up his acceptance letter to college. And I cried, you guys, because I applied to that school, all right? Just to think that he had higher test scores. Holy shit. Some of you were like, oh, handicap jokes, taking an easy route. Well, just know that I have a handicapped cousin and we spend a lot of time together at Universal, all right? He hates it, but I hate waiting in line. So, you know, get in the van. We're going. All right? Not paying extra. We have an extra chromosome. Who's with me? Moved to Florida when I was like 12. We had like 3 gators in our backyard. Everyone knows what gators are, right?
Yeah!
Right? White people wrestle them. Black people wear them as shoes to church. Gators.
No problem. Hey, you gonna say for coming?
That's why I love black people, man. They only fuck with fashion wildlife when it becomes fashion. You know what I mean? I'm like, is that a Python? I'm getting out of here. Python skin Jordans, I hope they have my size. But anyway, we had like 3 gators in our backyard, and one of them got to be like 12 foot because we kept feeding it hot dogs, and it ended up eating the neighbor's dog. And I don't feel bad for it. If she like puts it in a stroller and like put hats on it, it probably just jumped in. You know what I'm saying? Suicide by gator. But yeah, then you're supposed to call this service, right, to come like remove it. And I thought it'd be like a van with like a phone number on the side, maybe like 4 guys matching hats. It's not. It's just an angry white guy in a pickup truck. That's the service. He just pulls up like, where's it at? Like, it's in the water. No one went to school for this shit. No one. I asked him, I was like, how'd you get into this? He's like, well, it was either this or Papa John's. I'm like, okay. He's like, easy choice. Papa John's makes you wear a shirt. I'm like, he's like, yeah, that corporate bullshit, man. I can't handle it. I'm like, all right. He's like, plus you can pick your own hours here. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, if I don't get the gator at 3, who's getting in at 4? You know what I mean? That's job security right there, man. I'm like, all right. Wild time, man. I asked him for a business card just for, future references. He just put a shark tooth in my hand. I'm like, all right. He's like, you know where to find me. I'm like, hillbilly joker over here. Anyway, dude, I got this buddy trying to get me to go skydiving, man. And here's the thing for someone who's never gone skydiving. They don't give you your own parachute. The first time you go, you just got to get strapped to a stranger. My buddy's like, he's not a stranger, man. Trained professional. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what's going on in his personal life. All right. Can I see the medicine cabinet? Make sure there's no antidepressants in there before I pay $200 to jump with Ron. I want to go, dude. I just feel like I have to interrogate the guy the whole, flight up. It's like, how long you been doing this? 3 years. All right. Was this plan A? That's a wedding ring. How's that going? Like, well, we're about to find out. That's my biggest fear, dude. Being 10,000 feet fresh out of a plane, just like, whoa, this is the greatest thing ever. And the guy on your back's just like, she took everything. They gotta play like 30-second therapist as you try and reach back and pull the cord. You're like, you can see your kids on the weekend, please. I got a 2-bedroom. Go get that. I don't know, bro. Skydiving. I don't get bungee jumping either. Just kill yourself. Like, why are you practicing? It's like I could cry for help, honestly. Well, a little about me. I hate when fat people lose weight, and then you gotta act like you care. I want to, man. Everyone's like, wow, 30 pounds, that's great. Everyone comments, congratulations. You know what I write? Yeah, welcome back. Glad to see you finally got some self-control. How'd you do it? Less cupcakes, more walking? What a formula. I hate sober people. Do you ever walk in a room where everyone's clapping and you start clapping too? You're like, is this guy a war hero? They're like, no, he stopped drinking Bud Light. You're like, fuck this guy then, dude. Fucking talk to him. Just sense in the room here. I'm boycotting the Special Olympics. Anybody else? Yeah, I hear you. Not until they get cage fighting, guys. They have every sport but cage fighting. Okay? Hear me out before you cast judgment. Okay? I thought the whole point of the Special Olympics was for everybody to be able to compete in the same sports as the rest of us. Cage fighting being one of the most popular sports on the planet, you think they'd have it. All right? So they better start passing out gloves, or I'm going to start writing letters. Okay? My only question is it weight class, or can you only fight the disability that you have? You know what I mean? Like blind versus the blind, that's fair, all right? Fighters, touch gloves, or don't. You know? Down syndrome versus cerebral palsy, you have strength on one hand, but cerebral has that unstoppable uppercut. You know? I just think they don't have it because you can't really ref it. You know what I mean? You'd be like, he's tapping out, Steve, he's tapping out. It's like, is he, Mike? He always looks like he's tapping out. You know? You guys can laugh. I wrote it. I'm the one going to hell. You guys are fine. I don't know, dude. The stadium would be empty because no one wants to see, like, be seen participating. But the pay-per-view numbers are going to be through the roof. All right, because come Saturday night, America will shut its blinds. Like, what are you guys doing this weekend? You're like, oh, you know what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm supposed to end on like a banger, but I just want to say I'm out of weed till Saturday, and I don't want to ask everyone individually because then you're like a cop. So if I do it over live stream, it'd be up. But I'm Sean Madden. You guys were a lot of fun. Appreciate it.
Grumpies is fun. I love comedy, man. I never know what kind of crazy shenanigans are gonna happen. And this next guy coming to the stage actually has not been to Grumpies, but I have seen him in other venues, and he is one of my favorite people. And the backstory is he directed me in a short film with a bunch of black people. He decided while he was doing it that was a bad idea. He looked at me and goes, dude, you have the best death sequence I've ever seen in any film, but god damn it, if we ask you to say something, shut the fuck up, man. What was the thing you said to me? Like, I saw him do an 8-minute rectal examination, and I mean, there was dialogue the entire time. My job was to run up behind a girl and throw her into a garage, and I couldn't even do that properly. That means I can't even do domestic abuse properly. God, I'm a shitty actor. So, for this next guy, I am removing actor from my Twitter page. Eddie Hill, everybody!
Bring him up with
Really, dude? You did not tell that fucking story. You are a great actor. How y'all doing tonight? Woo! Hell yeah, you do better. That's cold as fuck. I need more hot air. Breathe. Hot. Thank you. Yes, my dick is a popsicle. My balls are blue. It's cold as fuck outside. Shit. Y'all here talking about vibrators and ads and shit? Wow, babe, I'm right here. You don't need no vibrator. I'm right here. I'm right here. Come get this BBC. Speaking of which, there's nothing more disrespectful. Check out the porn when a fucking Amber Alert hits your phone. Like, that is the most disrespectful shit ever. You trying to jerk off a Sarah J getting back shots like, yeah, Sarah. Yeah, get that BBC. And the fuck is this shit? And what the fuck? Really? Who the fuck is Timothy? Timothy is a Caucasian male, 15 years old from Seminole County. It's not even your fucking county, bro. That's your Amber Alert. Why you supposed to get up and go travel a whole fucking county to find a little white ass? Are you serious? Fuck out of here. Tell him to go fuck his teacher. That's all it was. 15-year-old guy. I mean, come on, who don't want to play a teacher 15 years old when they're in high school? Some people. Some. Not all. Yeah, 15 years old, Timothy. So most parents would be grossed out by that. Like the mom, the single mom, be all grossed out by that. But the single dad be like, dude, why are you snitching? We could have been fucked this bitch together. Shoot. But man, I can never understand that shit. Like, most cheerleaders done it for years, but I'm like, I couldn't fuck no middle-aged ass woman in high school, bro. No, serious. Shit, I'm out here looking like Shaft and shit. Goddamn, who is the man? Shoot, I'm kind of nervous a little bit. My first time at Grumpy's. I've never been before, but it's a nice little crowd. Yeah, we got all the three ninjas over here. Wax on, wax off. For real. Damn, my ass is fine. Who's that? That's your man behind you? Oh, you single? Oh my God, yes. Let me get this BBC. Shoot, man. I remember this one time I brought a girl home. She was way taller than me, top model. But it sucks because I had to use a whole bunch of books to get the pussy. You know how embarrassing that shit is? I got a stack of math, English, language. Still can't reach it. They call me Bonix. Okay, I got it. Cool. It's $40 on the table. So I'm getting them like, damn, this bitch cool. Shit. Really? But it's not too early. Shit happens. Kind of rare for a black guy, but it happens. I'm getting up there in age. So she was extremely pissed off by that shit. You ever seen Undertaker choke slam somebody?
What?
Undertaker choke slam somebody. That's how I was. Dude, she reached back like this and waited till I turned around and said, if you can handle this pussy, Eddie, you should just let me know that. Stop playing my fucking emotions. And choke slam my ass. I'm like this on the floor, butt booty ass nigga, dick hanging here and there. I'm like, damn, really, bitch? It had to come to that? Shit, all I had was $40. I got you $40 worth of dick.
Oh my god.
Sorry. And you want to charge more, would have gave you more minutes. Shit. I'm telling you, ladies, if you charge a man $40, he'll get you $40 worth of dick. That's it. I'm sorry. You ask for more, he got to be in the gym. That's way too much fucking stamina for $40. Seriously, it's like, no, this is too much. This is way too much. I'm serious. By the 5th stroke, you about to bust a nut. I'm dead ass serious. Especially puts that motherfucking tight like, bitch, you are the devil. I'm like, oh, not again. But that's my time, y'all. Eddie Hill. Dude, it's close. What? Good money.
Yeah.
There's no music in the background, so every open mic, I'm talking right to the camera. You guys have seen it all the time. Have you ever given, like, you're talking to your friends, and all of a sudden, you just start making this motion in front of a bunch of people?
Yeah.
Almost there.
Somebody once asked me what the end of Pornhub is. It's just that. It's just a guy wiping a microphone. It's better than my joke. You guys remember that commercial? Is Dirty Mouth? Yes, denting ice. Yeah, I'm going to talk about that later off of a live stream. Your next comic coming to the stage. He's taller than me, and honestly, he kind of scares the shit out of me. Reed Evans, everybody!
Hey, nobody.
Oh, what's up, lawyers? And audience, how we doing? Doing good? Having a great time? 1 second. I forgot my props. I went as Carrot Top for Halloween 1 year, and I gotta say, hardest part about that costume, finding steroids. It's okay, I took prop steroids instead. I gotta say, I love how we're live streaming this, and at the very opening of the show, Aaron was like, "Oh, you guys can see we're over here at Grumpy's if you guys want to come out." Like this is a hostage tape. Like, here's the mask. Come to the jokes. But you should come out, lawyers. We're cool. We're a good time. Oh man, I'm an uncle now. It's pretty cool. I pull mad bitches. Just me at the mall with pictures of my niece pretending to be a single father. Oh yeah, every other weekend. Haven't missed a payment yet. To the single dads out there that use their own baby as a tiny retarded wingman, salute. I would be unstoppable with that kind of confidence. I'm just walking out the door. Sir, you have to pay for that. Chuck my baby at her. I will say that's probably like one of the shittier double standards out there between men and women, you know, because like single women look at a single father and they think, oh, wow, how responsible, how noble, he's raising that child. Like single dudes, they look at a single mother and think, fuck. She couldn't afford the abortion? It's a shitty double standard because you got to remember that single father, he couldn't afford it either. When life gives you a baby, use that baby to get laid. Look, Casey Anthony had it right. That was too far. That was a new one. All right, next joke. Oh shit. Okay, so we're all from Florida. I don't understand why they have regular parking at the Cracker Barrel. That whole lot should be disabled.
I get it. I get it.
That's Have you seen their customer base?
Yeah.
Fucking rascal scooters, as far as the eye can see. Okay, name one other restaurant that sells chairs. You can't. No other. Also, can you please explain to me that Ozark meth money laundering hillbilly operation they call a gift shop? What the fuck? Have you ever bought anything from there? No, and it takes up half their real estate. Their candy is made of paper. I was wondering, like, when I was writing this bit, like, what is a Cracker Barrel? Surprisingly, it's not a slur. I googled it. It's actually an inbred family from Titusville. That's what a Cracker Barrel is. Are you from Titusville? That strike a little too close to home there, bud. So we're living in plague times. I like calling it a plague. That's more fun than pandemic. It's one syllable. No, we're living in the plague. I've been staying safe though. We're all trying to stay safe. Whenever I share needles, I wear a mask. It's going great. You have AIDS. AIDS is like tag, but you're it forever. No COVID, but AIDS and a crippling heroin addiction. It's worth it. It's worth it. No, for real though, I was talking to my buddy about how he was staying safe during the plague, and he told me like the only thing he changed, he just stopped letting his dog out or his cat out during the day. That's really dumb, right? So I tried to get him to explain like how is not letting your cat out during the day going to stop a pandemic, and he goes, "Well, you know, Marge. First off, who names a cat Marge? Fucking dumb." You know Marge. She's a real social cat. What if when she's out, a stranger pets her and then she brings COVID back to me? I hope that's how you fucking die. He's worried about a cat that has a more social life than him giving him COVID. He fucking deserves to be dead. Like, I was so infuriated after that conversation. God damn it. So he's dead.
Oh my god.
No, he's not. He's not dead. He's a very strange man. He doesn't believe in wearing a mask, but he does take feline prep. Okay, next joke. I was gonna say he fucks the shit out of that cat, but you know. Oh man, we're chucking and jiving over here. I like to drink. Anybody like to drink? We're here. We like to drink. Let's go. Warriors, you like to drink? Yeah. You might not be. You represent people who do. Let's go. They're paying your bills. So me and my lawyer drink. I like to drink. I like to get drunk and put together IKEA furniture because usually when I'm fucked up, the only thing I can make is babies. It's cool. I'm still expecting those Swedish furniture babies, or they just assemble themselves. It's a good time. I'll do one more thing and get out of here. I was made single over the plague, so I've been dipping my toes in the waters. And me and this lady, we tried anal sex the other night. My ass is still sore. It's okay, you guys. She spit on it. Just like in the movies. All right, that's my time. Fizzle. Woo! All right, your host, and this is not a hostage tape.
Green Evans, everybody! Woo! Oh. And here we get to do it again. I'm gonna make it weird.
This looks so weird.
Even with the mass crisis going on, don't I look like I'm still the guy who's going to walk into 7-Eleven and rob it? Your next comedian coming to the stage, one of my most favorite people in all of Orlando, Lee Cohen, everybody.
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Grumpies. How are you? Fuck yeah. All right, so let's get this going. So I actually did travel for the holidays. This past Thanksgiving, I went to go visit my parents in South Florida. It's a 3-hour drive that I love. I'm one of those weirdos that likes to drive places. The only thing is I'm a dumbass, so I always forget my phone charger in the car, and my phone ends up dying, and then I end up having nothing to listen to on the way there. So I just start looking at billboards that I've never really noticed before. And I remember distinctly this billboard for a strip club advertising, and I quote, "Warm titties?" Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck's wrong with them? Why are they only warm? So I did what any normal person would do. I drove over 4 lanes of I-95 traffic and took the exit for that strip club. I walked in. It was midday. I don't know if anyone here has ever seen a stripper on her lunch break. Yeah, so kind of just tits out but eating a plate of chicken wings. It's beautiful. It's like a gazelle grazing, except I'm more invested. And I did what any normal person would do. I walked in and I went up to the manager and I said, "Excuse me, sir, I have a question about your advertising. The titties, why are they only warm?" And he said, and I quote, "Well, they've been out a while, so by the time they go on, we can't exactly advertise them as hot." Because it'd be false advertising. That's fair, right? It was good to see my parents. I love my mom. My mom is an amazing lady. She's Jewish. If you couldn't tell by my last name, it's Cohen. Jewish moms have this amazing superpower. They can always sense when you might be in danger or getting a tattoo. One is basically the other in their minds. And I distinctly remember the first time I saw this superpower ever in effect. I was driving to my girlfriend's, to meet my girlfriend's family. They live in Alabama. And when you drive over the state lines into Alabama, I don't know if you know this, but you pass a giant billboard, not advertising warm titties, but it does say, "Go to church or the devil will find you." Yes. And so as soon as I passed that billboard, I got a call from my mom, and she said, "You're going to have such a fun time meeting Allie's parents. Don't tell anyone you're a Jew." Oh, no. I was like, that's fantastic. My mom's image of me is just me walking into a Piggly Wiggly with a blue and white ski mask on, holding a Torah, going, "Everyone hands up, I'm a Jew." Everyone put your goddamn, no sir, not hands up like this, okay? Hands up like this. It is 2020 for Christ's sake. No, we killed him. Don't think I won't kill you. I'm sorry, is that too soon? Thank you. I do love her though. She, like most Jewish moms, raised her daughter to grow up and marry a nice Jewish boy. She did not expect me to look like one, so I have to give her fucking credit for that. She did. She thought I was going to be straight, which is why she, when I was 14, she sat me down and gave me the talk, which wasn't anything important like consent. It was basically just saying that I had to please my man someday. And I was 14, so obviously I thought that translated to, "Oh, I need to learn to suck dick right now." Right now. And I did. I learned. I went on Cosmo and I typed in how to practice giving a blowjob, and what popped up was a bunch of articles listing household items you could use. And the most common one on there was a water bottle, which even my gay ass was like, that's too fucking vague. Because who's a straight woman in here? You know as well as I do that Fiji is not the same as Evian, correct? Yes. Is Aquafina circumcised or uncircumcised? I think I need to know this, right? I ended up using bananas. Yeah, but the thing is, my parents had never bought bananas before that time in my life, so they must have known something was happening because they were going through 2 bunches a week. My mom just looked at me. She was like, "I didn't realize you liked him so much." I was like, I don't think I do. Yeah, no, I found out I was very gay. I have no gag reflex, and God truly wastes all of his fucking talents. I didn't get better in high school either. My friends started getting boyfriends, and they would ask me what kind of guy I was into so they can set me up. And I was like, I don't fucking know. Like maybe someone tall, like good hair, like loaded with money, a sports car, a Dreamcast. And they were like, your guy sounds like Ken from Barbie. I was like, I'm fine with that. They're like, you know, Ken doesn't have a penis, right? I'm like, I'm fine with that. I did just get engaged. Yes. Yes. Emphasis on the gay. It's been amazing. It's been amazing. I've been dating my fiance for about 2 years. One thing that brought us together when we first started dating was our mutual love of animals. I didn't realize how much she loved animals, though. I distinctly remember waking up one morning and we found a cockroach that was chilling on our bedside table. And I went to go kill it because I'm normal. And she stopped me and was like, no, I want you to release it into its natural habitat. I was like, it's 4 a.m. I'm not fucking going to Waffle House right now. But she's amazing. We've been living together almost a year now. And it's been great so far. The only thing is I wish someone told me that when you live with someone, your medicine cabinet in your bathroom just becomes a combined Tetris. All of your shit. Just all of it. And I fucked up the other day. I went to go reach for my toothpaste and I pulled out accidentally a little container of pills that just all went down the drain.
Oh.
Yeah, and it ended up being her birth control when I asked her about it. And I know. Are you the secret judge? Because if so, you're horrible and I love you. But yeah, I know what you're wondering, right? It was her birth control, so Lee, why the fuck does that matter? You two are obviously smart enough to take other precautions. I have a vagina, is what that means. But here's the thing. Like the last comedian said, we've been living through a plague, so I'm 100% convinced that the second coming is upon us. And if one of us is now pregnant with the Messiah, let's face it, it's probably me, wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because that kid would be raised the way God intended, right? A lesbian. I am Lee Cohen, everyone. You guys have been amazing. Thank you.
Woo! Lee Cohen! Woo!
There's no way to not make this awkward as fuck when I do it. You know what I mean? Like, usually there's music and stuff, and I'm, like, able to do it. Hey, guys, just want to remind you, we are here at Grumpy's this evening. Remember to take advantage. We are a full bar with food, if you damn well please. Anybody else? Who's drinking tonight? I need to hear more people on the next time I say that, which is going to be after this next comedian. Your next comedian coming to the stage, one of my most favorite people from class, Brianna, everybody!
We also got 2 for 5 shots!
Woo!
Hey Grumpies, how's it going? Thanks so much for naming this bar after my dad. It's a grumpy one. Yeah, my name's Brianna, and I've been doing comedy here for a little bit in Orlando. Like you were saying, hello live feed there. So yeah, do you guys think I'm cute? Those in the back, you think I'm a cutie up here? Because Facebook tagged me as Lindsay Lohan the other day. After the drugs, you guys. Never been more offended in my life. But yeah, I actually, I can get a little white trash sometimes, you know, I sneeze a .08. I actually fill my vape pen with White Claw when I run out of vape juice. But I'm a little high from the vape juice earlier, so excuse me. I'm wearing I'm poor, so I'm wearing a different foundation right now. My sister said I look like Trump, all orange over here. You can't see in the flashy different lighting here. Oh, okay. But yeah, somebody told me the other day that I look like Plan B is my Plan A. My body says Baywatch clearly, but my face says Crime Watch. So I'm pretty broke, you guys. I've been trying to make it through this pandemic. I had a career before this, believe it or not. But I've been trying to save some money, so I can't afford a Cricket phone. Don't look at my phone. So I'm spending. I'm actually. I got a couple Crickets to send the messages for me. Can't afford a Cricket phone. But yeah, I'm so broke. I'm taking vacations on Google Earth nowadays. You can't catch COVID, and it's free. So I'm just on there. I'm like, ooh, the Galapagos is looking really good right now. Click, click, click. Pack my bags. Got the sunscreen. Got my dark tanning lotion and my dark. But yeah, let's see here. I'm broke. I've been filling out a lot of job applications lately, you guys. I filled one out for Red Bull the other day, and it said, if all your friends jumped off a bridge, would you jump too? I'm like, is Red Bull sponsoring this? Are we all drinking Red Bull? Because rumor has it gives you wings, so let's try it out. Strap on a GoPro, let's do this. But yeah, so I'm furloughed since March 15th, and my boss called me today. Do I still call him my boss? I don't know. And he was like, felt like I was talking to an ex-boyfriend. He was like, hey, Brianna, the fan misses you. We still have all your stuff here, but don't worry, don't stress about coming and getting it. You can leave it here. We got your toothbrush. I found one of your bobby pins if you want to have lunch later this week. Like, I have all my bobby pins. I'm fine. I don't want to cry anymore. I don't need a job. Gross. So yeah, I have a little 5-pound Morkie, and she's my world. I'm a little worried. I don't know if you guys saw that YouTube video. Those at home, you should look it up after this. The guy saved his little dog from a gator recently. Yeah. And I'm worried about my little 5-pound Morkie. But I know the gator or the hawk, whatever animal it is that catches her, is going to give her right back because her breath is stinking. But I'm also worried she's going to get pregnant by like a Rottweiler or something. So if anybody here knows the rules on dog abortions, if you can find me later. I just don't know what dog rights are, I got to figure that shit out before it happens. But yeah, her and I are a lot alike. No, she's going to have cute puppies. Her and I are so much alike. We're both loud and obnoxious, and we both like to hump our bed, and we don't like to wear clothes, and we're both thirsty. And yeah, so what else is new? I'm just gonna check my phone here real quick, check the time, see where I'm at with the time. Oh, okay, yeah, so I'm recently a vegan. That's vegan time. So I'm actually a pescatarian, which is basically a lazy vegan. And yeah, so I realized that I'm leaning more towards veganism because I don't like bacon and I fall in love with pigs easily. But yeah, so I actually I went to McDonald's the other day and I ordered a double cheeseburger because let's face it, that's not plant-based or meat-based. We don't really know what's in a double cheeseburger. And what about Taco Bell, you guys? Like, what's worse? Having sex without a condom or eating something new on the Taco Bell menu? Like, so risky. And like, it's not even real meat in Taco Bell. We don't know what's in that either, So I'm eating that stuff still too, apparently, probably. So yeah, I don't think I'm ready to like have children. Like you guys were saying, there's about to be apocalypse. Like we're really scared. Apocalypse. I don't know. I'm saying that. So Jesus is coming, you guys. Get ready. But I don't know if I'm ready to like. I don't know if I'm ready to like raise a children in all of this. I'm ready to like wait another 30 years. Can you imagine if I could freeze my eggs for 30 years, you guys? like how cool it would be to be like 65 trying to teach my kid how to ride a bike. I'm like, here we go, Billy. Oh! We both shit our pants in fear. Or like 75 trying to teach him how to drive. And we're like, all right, here we go. And then I get pulled over and they're like, ma'am, you're 75. You're too old to be driving. I don't know if you got the new laws on that. But I learned a valuable lesson the other day. Never assume somebody is pregnant. I thought I learned that lesson a long time ago. And I saw my friend the other day. And last I heard, she was pregnant. So I went up to her and I did this. And I was like, oh, there's a baby in there. Congratulations. And then her husband walks over with a newborn. And she's just like, I'm not pregnant. So then it got real weird. She whipped out her boob and started feeding her husband. And I was like, that's a little inappropriate. Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Brianna, everybody! Jesus Christ. Up there. Woo!
How we doing, Grumpies? I said, how we doing, Grumpies? Are we drinking now? Yeah? Guys, we got White Claws. I know they're in like hard supply right now, right? White Claws? Scott Hooker, everybody. This night is getting fun as fuck, dude. I'm having a great time now. Let's give it up for all the comedians tonight, seriously. All right, I got two things, and then we're gonna wrap up the show with our last comedian, and then I have a very special guest do a little time. Is everybody cool with that?
Yeah.
All right, super. Your last comedian coming to the stage for the competition, Jake Wika, everybody.
Yeah, I brought a mic cover, son. Awesome. How we doing? We still here? Still ready? Cool. Awesome. Good to see everybody. I'm Jake Ricka. I'm a very large guy. I'm 330 pounds. Yeah, it's a lot of weight. I know. I used to use my size back in the day. I used to be a bouncer for like 5 years. Then the trampoline broke, so now I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so here we are, you know. I've been told I wear my weight well, which is just a nice way of saying, you know, you're fatter than I thought, right? Like, just don't talk to me in the line at Publix. How about that? Just keep that shit to yourself. So you guys fuck with drugs? You like drugs? Woo! Yeah, you like drugs, right? You feeling me? Probably on some now, right? We all are. Yeah. If you say no and you drink coffee, you fuck with drugs. Everything's drugs, man. It's good, dude. Every lawyer here does drugs. You drink coffee in the office, you know? It's serious, man. Drugs are cool. Drugs are bad. No, man. Yeah, drugs are, they're talking about them a lot as I started doing some again. Like, I started smoking weed a little bit again. But, yeah, woo, I guess clap it up. Yeah, I'm trying. Like, it's weed. But, yeah, weed's one of those drugs that's kind of transformative, you know? Like, I used to smoke weed back in the day, like, because it was fun, you know? It made music better. It made sex better. But now I'm smoking weed because I have, like, arthritis and bad knees and shit, you know? You don't do that with other drugs, you know? You never used to be like, oh, I used to get drunk and fucked up to have fun, but now I drink to do my taxes, right? You know? Do that shit. Like, I used to yak fat lines off of strippers' boobies, but now I do coke to watch my kids. Like, shut up, Billy! Like, no one's ever been like that, I would think. I'm not a dad, though, so it's whatever. I wouldn't know. Yeah, COVID, everyone, yeah, smoke some weed instead, right? Yeah. Yeah, we've all been smoking a lot of weed, been stuck inside, right? Yeah, during this COVID shit. I'm over it. We all over it, right? Kind of over it. I got a mic cover on. I'm walking around with a mask. I'm still taking precautions, but COVID really sucked for me. I survived. Like, I'm here, but like, people had it worse. But my COVID really sucked because the day quarantine was mandatory, I got fired from my job. My girlfriend broke up with me, and I had to move. Literally, all in the same week. It sucked. The breakup wasn't that bad. It had to happen. It was kind of awkward. We were getting too close to each other. You know, like, she straight up told me I was the fattest dude she ever had sex with. She said it to my face instead of behind my back like she should have, you know? And she's like, yeah, fattest guy you ever. Like, she's telling me she had to Google how to bang fat people before she got with me. Yeah, I was like, oh, you treated me like a school project. I sucked in school. My mom always helped me. Can we get your mom to help us here? Like, that'd be fun. Nope. It was our last time together was kind of awkward. I broke the bed while I was inside of her. Yeah, that was the thing. The bed finished before both of us. I promise you. And she's a little out of my league. She was really good shape, maybe like $120. And when I broke the bed, I got a little self-conscious. I just looked at her and I was just like, "What'd you do?" Like, I just blamed her. You know, that's fun. Okay. Yeah. So then I told you I also got fired from my job. I got fired for a couple reasons, but one of the reasons was dress code, which threw me off because I worked in phone sales. Yeah, I got fired with dress code and phone sales. Not once. I've never seen a customer ever, and they've never seen me. Didn't make sense. Like, not once have I been on the phone about to close a deal, and the customer's like, "All right, yeah, Jake, but before, what are you wearing?" Like, fucking khakis? I don't know, dude. Shit. Yeah. And then I moved. Like I said, I moved into a new house, and the new house is cool. But my first night in the house, I rolled over in bed, and I look up, and I shit you not, there was a huntsman spider on my fucking wall. Oh no is right. Yeah. Oh no. Like, I'm fucking terrified. Yeah. Do we all know what huntsman spiders are? No, you know what they are? Yeah. If someone goes Australia, that's where they fucking belong. Yeah. They're that big. If you don't know, we all remember the movie Home Alone. Right, Home Alone. You know the scene when Kevin puts a tarantula in the dude's face? Huntsman spiders are big enough to fuck those spiders in the ass. So that's how you know how big these things are. They're not playing around. I was terrified of it, and I read somewhere spiders sometimes have like babies inside them or on the back, so I couldn't just kill it. I had to go to a Home Depot and buy spray. I met this guy named Todd. He had really kind eyes and soft hands. He sold me the bug spray. I go home, I mace this bitch in the face. The spider was so big, when it died and hit the floor, it made a noise. Yeah, dead ass. Fell off the thing, hit the floor, and it just went, fuck! Like, it was that big, man. No. Yeah, and now I'm afraid to poop in my own house. That's a thing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I go to that toilet, I'm expecting one of those fucking alien face hugger things to jump out of the toilet and just eat me ass first. I'm terrified of these fucking spiders, bro. For real, I've been shitting with the door open. And that's always fun. I had my roommate walk in on me mid-wipe, and I found out that I've been wiping my ass wrong my entire life.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I wipe from the front. Yeah, she goes, yeah, you do too? Fuck yeah, clap it up for this girl. We're a front wiper together. Hell yeah. Normally I get mixed reviews. Yeah, exactly. You know, girls, a lot of people say you're supposed to go front to back because like vaginas and stuff, right? But yeah, you go from the front. You have self-control, right? I've had someone literally say to me, "That's disgusting, Jay. Don't you get shit on your balls?" And I was just like, how the fuck do you think I do it? You think I just go down there? I'm like, all right, here we go. Oh no! Oh my god! Like, no. I'm a fucking pro, dude. I hold my balls in one hand and go knuckle deep with the other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what's up. Finger and buttholes. Enjoy that visual, guys. Yeah, we all like butthole stuff. That's cool. Buttholes. Yeah, now I'm like, I have like an irrational fear of spiders now. Like if I'm in bed and I'm half awake and I have a little bit longer hair, if that's in my face, I'm waking up just punching. I'm afraid. And now I start smoking weed again, so I'm overthinking everything. So that's fucking me up. Now we live in Florida. If you park under the wrong tree, spiders just live in your car now. I don't know if you guys experience this. Yeah, they just ascend over and just like 8 lays and they take over your PT Cruiser. It fucking sucks. Yeah. I don't know what sucks more, the PT Cruiser or the fact that I have spiders in it. Like, yeah, I know. So I'm worried about spiders in my car. And normally, before I smoked the weed, I used to just kill these things, no problem. They're little green ones, punch them. But now in my mind, when I see these spiders, they look like Brazilian wandering spiders. Yeah, you all know what those are? Yeah, there's a little spider factoid for you. Coming at you. Brazilian wandering spiders, they're like the second most venomous spider in the world, plus they know jujitsu. They will fuck you up. Yeah, they have tribal tattoos, and the women have bigger butts on the spiders. It's crazy. Yeah, dude, they'll fuck you up in the club and think nothing of it. That thing's a fraction of my weight, but it will find a way to break my arm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the spider have cauliflower. I swear to God. Like, Yeah, like I said, I used to be a bouncer. If I saw anyone that looked somewhat South American, Brazilian, had cauliflower, you did whatever the fuck you wanted in my bar. Yeah, seriously. Like, if you're screaming at your girlfriend, shaking her, I'll walk over and be like, hey, Vanessa, what'd you do? Like, I don't want to get my arm broken. All right, my name's Jake, and I lost, but have a good night.
Jake Club! Jake Rickon, everybody!
Have we had fun tonight, Grumpies? Yes, yes. All right, so this is where we're going to end the live stream for the rest of the evening. Say goodbye, all the Facebook people, forever. They're not going to see anything. This was an entirely live event. So good night.